Hello, good people of YouTube. All About Nat is back with another video. Yes, back after a little over a week, I think, of not posting. Please do excuse this mouth. I'm still not come down yet, swelling, and my mouth's still a bit weird from this operation. It's going to take a full-on year for it to all go back to normal, but anyway, that is by the by. I just wanted to say sorry really for the lack of posts. I've come out just for a little bit of peace and quiet, just over the road really, up on the field. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of explain the reason behind not posting. It's, to be honest with you, since I started my channel, which was probably 2 years ago, roughly, just over 2 years ago, I haven't really had any time off from posting, apart from my operation, which was in January. But I'm not going to say I plan to have a week's holiday or anything from it. It wasn't planned at all. As some of you will know, if you follow me on Instagram, in the Supreme community, some people will know there was a loss. A friend that I'd only really been friends with for around 6 months, but we had a really, really good laugh and we video chatted quite a lot. And she basically passed away last weekend. And honestly, that sort of knocked me for six, to be honest. And I'm not going to say we were best mates. I've known her for years. I hadn't. And in some ways I felt even bad for feeling the way I did, because it was only 6 months roughly, but she made a big impact really. Made me sort of, I don't know, reevaluate, or I just lost all interest, motivation, I don't know what other words you can say. I just lost a lot of my mojo, I suppose, for the channel, for Supreme. Just things went, I don't know, it was just something that I couldn't even control, to be honest. Just listen to that. I love bird sounds. I just love it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So I just lost a lot of interest and I lost a lot of my mojo. Don't get me wrong, obviously I was still aware of what dropped last week on Supreme. Everyone's going mad for the Motion logo. I remember when it came out in '98, and to be quite honest with you, I know it's the Goodfellas spin-off type thing of that logo. It's really not a big deal for me. So obviously I didn't go for anything on Supreme at the week. I have made a couple of pickups. I still do love streetwear. I love sneakers. I'll never stop. But I just lost enthusiasm for making content about it, I suppose. And I know I kind of give myself a really hard time over this past week, because it's not me to lose motivation. I've always been a very self-motivated person, and to be honest with you, it didn't sit right. I felt shit and I felt bad for not doing it, but at the same time, what I've been doing in between, I've kind of enjoyed sort of taking a step away. As some of you will want to know what I've been doing this past week, and to be quite honest, I've just been doing photography. out in the garden, on little walks around where I live. I love my photography, and I do have another Instagram where I do showcase a lot of my photography. That is in the description if you want to have a look at that. So I have sort of been spending a lot of time in nature and sorting the garden out and having some quality time with my family, actually. Just really sort of, I don't know, reevaluating what really is important, you know, in life. And as I say, it was not at all planned. Obviously, the death of my friend sort of made me realise about different things. And yes, we have these reevaluations, and then we kind of go back to normal after a while. But sometimes I do think it is good to just stop and realise what is important. I mean, obviously what's going on in the world is making a lot of people reevaluate things. Thousands and thousands upon thousands of people are dying from this horrendous virus. So I'm sure there's been a lot of reevaluation for a lot of people in these past couple of months. I will be kind of slowly getting back into it. I did want to apologise to you guys and say I'm really sorry that I've not been active this week. If anybody was bothered, who knows, you might not have been bothered. But I've really just been the weather's been gorgeous, and I've just been spending time in the garden, doing bits of photography, and, you know, just spending quality time with my family that obviously day to day I don't always do, because obviously I'm busy with the channel. I'm normally busy selling things, but obviously the selling has kind of gone to pot because I can't actually go out to the post office with me being high risk. So all that's kind of ground to a halt, but it's made me look at other things, you know, things that essentially don't cost money and you can really enjoy that are out there, you know. I've always loved my nature and I've always loved the outdoors, so in a way it's been nice to just stop and just breathe for a minute, if that makes sense. Just breathe and just take stock, I suppose. It sounds a bit cheesy, but at the end of the day, it's true. So, I mean, obviously next week I will be back to it. Bank holiday Monday, I don't know whether we're going to get a Supreme email or not. I've no idea. Could be Tuesday. But I will try my best to get back on top of it, because it is good to have that routine. It is good to keep grinding on what I'm doing. You know, we're not far away from 2,000 subs, and you know, I kept telling myself that in the week. I kept saying to myself, Nat, come on, you know, you're not far away. But I don't know, I just kind of, for a split second, I didn't care. But as you know, I must stop being critical of myself for having this downtime. I know people who have downtime from their YouTube channels for months and probably don't think anything of it. But I do, because I've really worked hard to build the channel to where it is at the moment. So, but I must sort of stop that criticising, I suppose. But yeah, so that is what's been happening. As I say, I will definitely try to get back on it next week. That's not to say I'm going to buy anything from Supreme. And I've said this many times, I'm only buying what I like. If I don't like it, I'm not going to buy it. I've literally bought nothing since week 1 of Supreme. That's not to say I haven't spent money, as you know, but there is more to life than just Supreme. There's plenty of other really great brands out there. So I do have a couple of unboxings for you. My first Puma pickup since I was a kid. because I used to have the Puma Clydes when I was a kid, and it's my first Puma pickup since then. As you know, my collection just consists of Nike and nothing else. So yeah, I can't wait to show it you. It's a really nice shoe, actually. So I will be doing a couple of unboxings next week. I have managed to get some nice pants off Nike, so hopefully those will fit nice and I can give you an outfit video, because I keep saying this, but I do have a lot of shoes to do fit videos with, so that will be coming up. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. I have had messages asking where I am, what's going on, are you okay, blah blah blah, and I really appreciate every single one of you that does message me. I always try to reply if I can. Even last week, you know, I've still been active on social media. I've still sort of posted the odd thing there, here and there, just haven't done any videos. So I do appreciate you, and I honestly thank you so much to everybody who has been supportive, and there are a lot of you out there who do really like my videos, and honestly, every single one of you guys I massively appreciate, and I honestly cannot thank you enough. So as I say, we will be doing a giveaway when we get to 2,000 subs. I have a few things to give away to you guys. So yeah, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. There will be content coming soon, don't worry about that. Thank you so much for all your support, honestly. Thank you. And all about that. We'll see you on the next one. Keep it real, guys.